It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Boré, now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kusanov. Aim forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diaz. Sanchez. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Kusanov. Munoz, forwards and with intent. Munoz. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kusanov. Now it's Shomorodov. Diaz. Boré. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Kusanov. Shomorodov. Munoz gets over and intercepts. Sanchez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kusanov forwards and with intent. Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Lerma moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Munoz. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Munoz. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Colombia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Kusanov. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. James Rodriguez. Kusanov, gently done. Uzbekistan are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Uzbekistan already trailing, and we've barely begun.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kusanov. Uzbekistan keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shomurodov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Shomurodov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lofted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kusanov. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the finish! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going direct. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, what a climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Uzbekistan, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Uzbekistan are behind here, despite their domination. Applies the finish! That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Uzbekistan, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's had a shot! That's really well cleared. That looks a good cross. Tries to get it clear. Niyaz. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Colombia! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Colombia go into the lead. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Great run on the overlap here. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kusanov. Aim forwards. Lerma producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And they've got a throw. Proves too strong. Lerma. Diaz. And he cuts out the supply. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Here's a chance! It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Can he deliver? Goes for the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Ore really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Shomorodov. Ball's played through. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance here to counter. Quality ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Shomorodov. Well timed, excellent interception. Sanchez. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, this looks sharp. Does really well to win the ball there. Kusanov. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Lerma, gently done. Moved on forwards. Niyaz. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this? Kusanov. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Shaboridov! Oh, bang on target. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Kusanov is there and he can get that clear. Time to deliver. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Kusanov. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Body! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Colombia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lerma shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played out to the right. Turns and goes back. Great chance! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Sanchez, gently done. Diaz. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
James Rodriguez is offering a wry smile there.
Punched away. And here's Diaz. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a threatening ball. It's a loose ball. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Colombia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Uzbekistan, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. Munoz wins the duel this time, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards, that's been slipped through. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Colombia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Strong running down that left flank. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Shomorodov. Looks to the other side. Shots! Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Lerma gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lovely bit of skill. And he thumps it clear. James Rodriguez. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kusanov. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bore, he's in a good position. Goes for a shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about
it. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Colombia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aim forwards. Aim forwards. Bore is onto it in a flash. Bore! Oh, nice touch. And it's James Rodriguez. Sanchez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you that parking on this stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use the parking provided by the club and all other paid parking facilities in the area.
And we're off again. Uzbekistan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Now it's Shomorodov. cut it out. Boré. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Diaz. James. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's played into the area. Sanchez is there, and he can get that clear. Big chance! Moved on forwards. Munoz. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Boré chasing after it. Kusanov. Sanchez. Knocks it out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. James Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Kusanov cuts it out. Kusanov. And that's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez. Lukumi, driven forward. Boré gets flagged offside. Lerma. Diaz. Up towards the front line. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Munoz. That's really well manoeuvred. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Kusanov. Kusanov. Played towards the other side. Shomorodov. Clipped into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Munoz. Moved on forwards. Boré looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Has a look and plays it forward. Boré, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Searching pass he's played there. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Uzbekistan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Kusanov. Kusanov chooses to go cross-field. Lerma moved on forwards, dealt with nicely by the defence. Colombia have reclaimed it. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to clear it. And here's and the shot! A real chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Colombia might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Colombia have somehow to break through, though. And now the breakaway. Tries a measured ball. Lerma. Can he spark a counter here? Diaz. Lovely feet. That pass has been well intercepted.
James Rodriguez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shomorodov. It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Munoz. Munoz. That's a sharp pass. That has found him in acres of space. Bore is onto it in a flash. Uzbekistan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now it's Shomorodov, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a very chance for a shot! Clears it away. Lerma. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A searching ball out wide. Played into space out wide. What a throw in. Uzbekistan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 6.
Bore, now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Niyaz, and they can counter here. He's making a real surge on the left. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cross goes in there, and it's hoisted clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Bore really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bore did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Now, can he find a finish?
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined. James Rodriguez. Oh, well measured. Diaz. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Lukumi. And it's played forward. Sanchez moved on forwards. Great run on the overlap here. Lerma. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hammers tries to thread one through. And it's played in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Kusanov. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Diaz. Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Borre. And the shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Colombia, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Munoz goes short. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a mighty effort! And that has flown over.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Kusanov. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. Aim forwards. Kusanov. Moved on forwards. That's tidy. And that's going to be a goal kick. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, smashing header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Kusanov, forwards and with intent. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Kusanov. Moved on forwards. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Danger averted for now. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sanchez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Boré chasing after it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Picks it up out wide. And he's had a shot! He's put it wide. Five minutes left on the clock. Does really well to win the ball there. Kusanov. And he goes cross-field. Is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Niyaz. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Boré. Out to the left it goes. Boré is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. and he knows it.
Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Do have a chance to counter here. Munoz. Sanchez. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Shomorodov. Great chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Out for a throw. Kusanov. Uzbekistan getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Wins the duel this time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pings it across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
It's a quick ball upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to break at pace. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Out to the right. Swings in across. Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. Uzbekistan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Uzbekistan were always up against it, Peter, and a game we expected a gulf and not just a gap between the teams, and it happened.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
yellow and blue car